Them football guys. Hootie hoo! Them football guys. Welcome.
That shit's always funny.
week four of fantasy football. We got another great week of fantasy coming up. This week starts sits. We're here to run down through the list, get y'all ready and get y'all situated for this week. We already gave you Thursday night start sits on Tuesday, I believe. So we're gonna start with all Sunday 1 p.m. They said 9:30.
Yeah, London.
Oh, they keep taking the Falcons back to London. It's crazy, but we're gonna start with the 9:30 Falcons game and end off with the what's the last game? What's the Monday night games looking like? That's Seahawks Giants. So Boogie, kick us off with the Falcons Jag. What you got for us?
This might be like a Cal Pitts game if I'm remembering correctly. Didn't he go off like last time in Germany or some shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that was the first. That's what got him a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, so I'd say start Cal Pitts. This feels like you keep running back to your ex. That's toxic. But yeah, start Cal Pitts. Start Bijan. Must start.
Big B's.
Drake London. Sure, why not? Not Ritter. Not Ritter. Not the Falcons defense. This is so hard doing Falcons games. Lawrence, I'm benching him. I'm sorry. I'm over it, bro.
You gonna start Drake London but sit Trevor Lawrence?
Yes, I'm gonna do that. Drake London getting a touchdown.
Okay, London for London. I'm gonna make that a thing now.
I'm benching Trevor Lawrence, starting ETN, starting Ridley, starting Kirk, starting Ingram. Do I bench the Jag defense? Yeah, I'm benching the Jags defense. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I respect it. Remember, hashtag London for London.
Yeah.
If Drake London don't score, Boogie owe you lunch.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Rams Colts game. I got this game is a nasty one. Sit Matt Stafford. That's an implied sit. If Anthony Richardson plays, start Anthony Richardson. You sit Kyrene. You start Kyrene. You start Zach Moss. You sit any other back for both teams. You start Michael Pittman. There's no one. He's possession receivers. They're going to do their thing. I think this is the week This is the first week I'm gonna say start Josh Downs.
Yay!
It's that time already. For the Rams, Puka and Ngakoue, you have to start them. Tutu Atwell, if you're that deep in your bag, you start him. Leave every other Rams receiver alone. Leave every other Colts receiver alone. I don't think Alec Pierce's week is this week. I think it might be slow for Alec Pierce because of the emergence of Josh Downs. So I think that's a pretty straightforward game in terms of who to start and who to sit. Now we got a nastier game coming up though, which is the Browns Ravens. What you got?
Yeah, defensive game, but this season's been weird. Like the defensive games, except for the Jets and Patriots, have been shootouts, and the shootouts have been defensive games. But start Lamar, even though the Browns defense is good, I wouldn't start any Ravens running back. I don't know who to choose, so I wouldn't start any of them.
Fuck Gus, fuck Justice.
Yeah, survival, man. Like even Melvin getting carries, but wide receiver. Zay, Odell's out, and even though Odell's out, Bateman's only been getting like 2 catches a game. It's weird. So
Bateman the bum.
Yeah, gotta bench him. Start Mark Andrews, get top 3 tight end, and start Ravens defense. Browns. Watson had a good game last game. I'd bench him though. I'm over Watson. I'm over Lawrence. Running back. I start Jerome Ford. He's been doing good the past 2 weeks. Wide receiver, Amari Cooper is a start every week, pretty much, if you have him. Elijah
Lucky.
Moore, I flex him if I have to. He's gonna get you 10. He's been doing that. So, Njoku. Ooh. Hmm. Do you want 5 in your tight end spot? I bench him. And Browns defense, I start him.
Okay. I like you wouldn't start the Ravens defense though.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Um okay, Vikings Panthers. Justin Jefferson, you have to sit him this week. He's getting
That's
strapped by
funny.
someone on the Panthers. Like, come on, be serious.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson's a start. Jordan Addison's a start. It seems like he's found a consistent role. He's actually playing Adam Thielen's role, but just a little better. I actually have Jordan Addison getting a tub, which would be to my player prop of the week, which I don't have, but I would say Jordan Addison anytime touchdown is probably a lock this week. Um, I'm starting Kirk Cousins because I think right now he has more to prove than any other quarterback out there. 0-3 start for what should be a really good team and what should be a bunch of games they should have won. Justin Jefferson's frustrated. Kirk Cousins frustrated. Maybe, I don't know. He prays a lot, so he might not be. But
That's
start Kirk Cousins, start Justin Jefferson, start Jordan Addison. Do not start KJ Osborne. There's no reason to. Don't let that touchdown fool you.
funny.
Uh, as far as running backs go, you have to start. You have to start Madison. Do not start Cam Akers. I don't think Cam Akers is fully involved, even though the coaches love him. I think this is probably the last week you can start Madison comfortably. Not saying that he falls off drastically, but I think they traded for Cam Akers. Cam Akers has some familiarity with the people who run the whole shindig. And I believe that with Cam Akers, they're going to work him in at some point, but this is not the week for that. For the Panthers side, no, and Hawkinson automatic start. You know that. I think he's the one who's going to replace Mark Andrews as the top 3 tight end. Um, for the Panthers start, who do I want to start? Adam Thielen's a start. DJ Shark, I think he's gonna get the Jerry Judy treatment. Last week was his welcome back. This week is his you're part of the offense again. I don't think there's another Panthers receiver that I feel comfortable throwing into the lineup just yet. Boogie, am I missing one?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm surprised you started that many people from the Panthers. I don't
Oh,
think so.
me, Adam,
Miles
Adam.
Sanders? You said Miles Sanders?
No. I'm just going with the receivers first.
Oh,
Miles Sanders, I have to. If you have Miles Sanders, you probably drafted him really late. You should start Miles Sanders. I think this Vikings defense is watery. He'll probably have a good game. He gets a lot of volume, regardless of how he underperforms from time to time. I can't even remember who the Panthers tight end is at the moment. I wouldn't start him.
Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, I'm not starting Hayden Hurst. Yeah, I think
You think the Vikings win? I know we're not doing that, but I mean,
no, they need a win. They need a win. Them losing to the Panthers is like it's officially deciding that you guys are gonna lose the rest of the season. Not saying the Panthers are that bad of a team, but it's like you guys are the Vikings playing the rebuild Panthers. You have no reason to lose this game.
Yeah, I agree.
You got a nasty game though. Bengals Titans.
Yeah. I'll start with the Titans. Ryan Tannehill bench. Bench a lot of quarterbacks. That's funny. Derrick Henry just coming off a 2-point game. I say start him, and if he messes up again this week, then you gotta start to think: do you want to bench him next week or do you want to trade him? Because benching him would suck. Because if he goes off on your bench, you're going to be sick. So start him this week, and if he gives you another single digit, you might have to look to trade him. Wide receiver, I don't know if you can start anybody, man. I like if you have Hopkins, I know you want to start him, so you should start him. But you can't start Burks. Like he's not getting targets, so you can't start the tight end. You can't start Concord. You can't start him. He's not getting targets either. Defense, I mean, I think you can start them because Joe Burrow's hobbled, so you should be able to start them. Bengals, I don't think you can start Burrow either until he's healthy. Like he hasn't scored over 14 points yet, so you got to keep him on your bench for now until he shows he's healthy. Mixon against that Titans D line. If you have him, start him. But if he doesn't get you points, understand that there was a reason for that. Wide receivers, you gotta start Chase. Even though Burrow's hurt, you gotta start Higgins as well. You
Mm.
can bench. You could bench Irv Smith. You could start the Bengals defense with joy, knowing that they're gonna get you at least 12 points.
I picked him up this week.
Yeah, that's a great pickup.
Irv Smith is he's actually a sneaky disappointment. I actually forgot he was on my team. I completely forgot. I forgot. I
Yeah,
don't even know what. I don't think he's averaged more than 3 points.
I mean,
Maybe
some of that is Burrow, but some of that also is just that he's the fifth option in that offense. So
I mean, but damn, like you would think a hobbled quarterback would look at his tight end a little bit more.
for sure,
Just just drop it. But Burrow's brain doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually don't like this game either. We got Bucks. It's like the left side, the shitty teams, and the right side, the like. I don't get it.
Bucks
But
Saints, you know that joint like a folklore. That joint like a a heavy tail, bro. You already know what that Mike Evans 0 game coming.
yes, sir. So Buck, and the funny thing is, I can't. There was a prophecy that Mike Evans has to come back to Earth soon, and this would be the game.
Yeah.
You can start Mike Evans because you like Mike Evans, but Mike Evans will probably give you no more than 12 points this week. No more than 12. That's me trying to be hoping that he at least scores a tub at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I like Chris Godwin this game because Godwin's a start. Where's Scotty Miller? I don't even know if he's still there. Sit him.
That's crazy.
Like Baker Mayfield, sit him. The Saints defense, start them because the Saints defense doesn't play with anybody. Even though they're probably gonna injure Baker Mayfield or Mike Evans this game, one or the other. I would start Jameis Winston. I would not start Jameis Winston. Sorry. I thought about it, revenge game, but he's had revenge like 4 times now. It didn't look great any of the time. I would sit Jameis Winston.
Shit.
I think Kamara's game is this week or next week?
Yeah, he's back this week.
I would not start Kamara this week.
Oh, wow.
I feel like, you have to shake the rust off. But I do think Kamara's I wouldn't start any of the Saints running backs. I would start Rashad White because you have to, but I actually would have Rashad White also as a sit. But I would say the only person I would actually start from this game is Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. Yeah. Yep. I think Kamara would be a great plug because Kamara's going to go off next week for sure. Next week and beyond because he has no competition in this backfield at all. They all failed. He left them for 4 weeks and they all failed. Like
I'm
injury, niggas underperformance, like they all failed. Kamara has no.
The only competition he has is the only competition he's ever had, which is Taysom Hill. And that nigga 34, bro. I don't get it, bro.
Taysom Hill is also a start this week for me because Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill are a special combo. And that's also why you shouldn't start Kamara this week. Jameis Winston and Kamara is the worst combination possible. Derek Carr and Kamara, Jameis Winston and Kamara, no. Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston, yes. But those are the only things I'm starting. The defense, Chris Olave, and Michael Thomas. That's it.
All right.
What you got for us? Bills, Dolphins. Yeah, you got all the good games.
That's funny. Bills, Dolphins. Tua, start with the Dolphins. They just scored 70 points. They should have scored 73, but they pussy. So Tua start.
That's the way to put it.
Moser start. Chid start. Hill, Waddle's back. So you start both of them.
So many people to start.
Yeah. You can start everybody except for the tight end in the defense, I think. You can start the kicker as well. As far as the Bills, Josh Allen, you should be able to start. You should be able to start James Cook. That's his backfield. You should be able to start Diggs. I'm not a Gabe Davis fan, but he's probably going to get 2 tubs this game.
By force.
Yeah. You can start Knox. I'm surprised they drafted a tight end and he's still getting the ball. So you can start Knox. Kincaid, I would say keep him on your bench until he becomes more focal in the offense. Defense, I wouldn't do it. Even though the Bills scored like 30 points last game in fantasy versus the Commanders in their defense, but this isn't the Commanders' offense; it's the Dolphins. So
This
I'll
is
keep them
70
on your
Dolphins.
I keep them on your bench. I could be wrong though. And the kicker, of course, start. I like him, Tyler.
You know the Bills are favored. Vegas
You
saw
know,
them 70 points to get out of here, bro.
I was so shocked when they were favored. I took the plus though for the Dolphins, of course,
Yeah, I mean, the Bills are 3-point favors, not like a plus. It's not like -1. They gave them a whole 3 points.
because I low key feel like the Dolphins are gonna win, and so that plus is just good for me.
Yeah, I
Just
can't imagine why the Bills would win the way they've been playing, but
yeah, the Bills been playing weird. I mean, the Commanders jump surprised me, but they lost to the Jets, so that says it all.
maybe they're coming off a high. The Dolphins come off a high and fuck up this game for everybody.
Yeah.
So we got oh God, Broncos Bears, the shitty bowl. I'm actually so disappointed in both. These are two offenses I invested a lot into. So
Yeah,
it's gonna pay me, but this is actually a game you should probably start everybody.
yeah,
You should sit Russell Wilson, everybody but him. And funny enough, he's the most consistent of all of them, but you should sit
he
Russell Wilson.
is.
You should actually start Russell Wilson. Fuck it. Start Russell Wilson. Start Cortland Sutton because he's been very consistent with his 13. Start
Yeah,
Jerry Jeudy. Sit Marvin Mims this week. Um
yeah.
I don't think it's a everybody eats this game type of thing. If you
Mm.
start Javonte Williams, you start him. It's a good back into. I think this is a large workload game for Javonte Williams.
I think he's a
For
tub. Hopefully.
fine, literally, hopefully, for the Broncos defense, you sit them.
Mm.
Uh, I think Trotman has one tub in him. Uh, so sit Trotman. I'm not even gonna tell you to start him. You probably don't even have him rostered, so don't worry
You
about
sitting the
that.
Broncos defense?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You think
70
the Bears?
points.
The Bears?
No, nah.
But it feels though. It feels though.
No, that 70 points is crazy. You can't, there's no, I could stop Fields from putting up 70 points on me. Like, I could. Like, me and all my good men line us up out there with the entire Dolphins offense and they not putting up 70 points on me. Nah, that's crazy. That's nah. I'm not starting the Broncos defense. They've been terrible this year for some reason, and I don't know what the exact cause of it is, but they haven't been doing that hold up football they used to do. So I'm good. For the Bears, I'm starting Roshan finally. I'm sitting Khalil Herbert. I'm starting Roshan. I'm starting DJ Moore. I'm sitting Chase Claypool. I'm sitting Darnell Mooney. I'm starting
So
Justin
shocked,
Fields.
bro. What they didn't done in the movie, bro.
Yeah, I'm sitting their defense because I don't really think they have one. I'm starting
Mm-hmm.
both these teams kickers, and I'm starting Cole Kmet.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah, I'm starting Cole Kmet. That way we have at least two offensive passing weapons for for us to consider. But everybody else is a sit for me. Shitty ass teams. Speaking of shitty, Commanders and Eagles.
That's a
What you
crazy. That's a
what you
crazy
looking
segue.
at?
It's a crazy segue. So you gotta bench Sam Howell. He played game. He played good the two first games, but that last game crazy. So you gotta bench him if he's playing against the Eagles. You can start Brian Robinson, bench Gibson. You can start McLaurin, but bench Dotson, bench Samuel. Logan Thomas is back. I think you can start him. I'm so sad when I say that.
No, you know what's gonna happen.
He's gonna get a tub.
He's gonna get concussed while
Yeah,
catching the tub.
he might do that again. You got to bench Cole Turner since Logan Thomas is back. Commanders defense, you should not start them. Their kicker though, you should start. The Eagles start Jalen Hurts, start Swift, start Batman and Skinny Batman, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, start Goddard. I don't think you should start Gainwell and start their defense and start their kicker. I think that's it.
Okay, I agree. Steelers, Texans. God damn, like the left side's really not it.
Yeah,
So
that sounds good.
I'm sitting Kenny Pickett. I'm
Wow.
starting Jalen Warren. I'm sitting Najee Harris. I'm starting what's my good man's name? Pickens.
Yeah.
I'm starting Pickens. And I'm also
Mm-hmm.
not starting Calvin Austin Jr. I don't think it's Calvin Austin season just yet. I think we're closer, but we're not there. And I don't think Deontay Johnson's back yet. I think his 4 weeks isn't up for IR.
Mm-hmm.
So we uh and I'm starting the Steelers defense also. I don't think I like the Texans offense. I like the way CJ Stroud moves. I'm starting CJ Stroud. In fact, I expect him to be scrambling like a headless chicken this game. I'm starting CJ Stroud. Tank Dell's a must start now. Um, Nico Collins is a good start. Everybody else, including Robert Woods, is a sit for me this week. I am starting Pierce, Damian Pierce, that is. And that's it. That's it for my starts for this game.
Okay.
Raiders Chargers, I stamped they played already. I
No,
swear
not yet. Not yet. Yeah, you make a good point though. But no, yeah, I don't even know the Raiders played first week. But yeah. So Jimmy G is in the concussion protocol, but he's practicing, so that looks like he should play. But Saturday, you never know because they didn't let Jalen Waddle play because he didn't pass Saturday. His past Saturday he played practice. So if Jimmy G starts, start him. Um, Josh Jacobs, start him.
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Adams, start him. Jacoby Myers, start him. Renfro, we got to sit. They got to trade him, man. He's not getting no targets. Tight end, Meyer, sit him. Um, Raiders defense, sit him. Kicker, start him. Quarterback, Herbert, start him. Eckler might be back if he is, start him. If not, bench Josh Kelly.
Yeah, but I said Josh Kelly's a sit regardless at this point.
Yeah, Keenan Allen, start him. Mike Williams torn his ACL, so he's on IR. I think you could start Josh Palmer, and I think
Oh,
you gotta bench the rookie for now, just in case you don't know who's gonna be the number two.
Mr.
Um,
Johnston.
yeah, um, Everett you can start. It's the Raiders defense. Um, Defense, I don't know. I don't know. The
Everett,
kicker start. Yeah,
the tight
Gerald
end.
Everett. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, for some reason I forgot. I thought Parham had already.
nah.
See that.
They love him though. He's the backup, but nah. Everett's still somehow catching 5 catches a game there, 4 catches
Parham,
and all that shit.
Parham getting 2 a game, but it's one of them's always
Yeah,
a tub.
it's tough. Yeah, he's the red zone target for sure. So he's definitely a streaming option. Um, the kicker start. Yeah,
Okay.
that's your favorite kicker, by the way.
Dicker the kicker?
Yes.
Like, it gotta be Dicker if I know my man's.
Okay.
Okay. Cardinals 49ers. This is a nasty game. Sit everyone for the Cardinals. Everyone.
Okay.
Because we like the 49ers, they're not the Cowboys. When we say they have a good defense, we mean it. Like
I was about to say,
they're a
like
team.
they showed y'all something. I thought you was gonna start somebody.
Nah. They've been showing me something. That's why I knew they were gonna beat us, but nah. The 49ers are a different. Get off the mic.
That's funny.
The 49ers are a different set of creatures. It's not something you want to contend with too much. But I will say for the 49ers, I don't think Ayuk is playing this week. If he is, start Ayuk. You start pretty much everybody you would start for the 49ers. You start Christian McCaffrey. You sit Brock Purdy. You start Brandon Ayuk. You start Debo Samuel. You start George Kittle. But temper expectations with George Kittle with Ayuk back. It's not going to be what it was last week. That wasn't a breakout game. That was a anomaly for this season for the most part. And then you start the kicker, and that's about it. And the 49ers defense, obviously, if you have them, you should start them. That's it for this game. Get off the Cardinals. I'm not starting James Conner. I'm just going to repeat that a second time.
That's funny.
You're going to get 2 tubs, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who could have seen that coming? Like,
For sure. Hopefully the 49ers win though. I don't need Vegas being weird.
hopefully the 49ers win is crazy, but yes, they hopefully they do. Okay, so next game on our list is Patriots Cowboys. Speaking of bedwetters,
Yeah. Revenge game, bruh. Zeke, put him in your flex, man. He getting a tub. Um, start Stevenson. Start no wide receiver from the Patriots. I don't think you start. Damn, who do you start? You maybe start the Patriots defense. You maybe start the kicker.
you
But
think
other
Jacoby
than that,
Myers gonna be locked up by? We don't got a corner no more,
nah,
evidently.
Jacoby Myers with the Raiders.
Not wrong nigga.
You
My
talking about
fault.
like Born, his son Born, his
Yeah,
brother. Uh
Born
yeah, I don't know, man. Born just too he's too
and
iffy with
Parker.
yeah, Parker, but nah, I'm not touching Parker. Born is the one where it's like you can take a chance, but Parker, no, I'm good, bro.
I said Marquise Brown did well against us, so
Yeah, he's Marquise though.
he's a better receiver.
Yeah, for the Cowboys though, whew, man, start Pollard, start CD. I like Jake Ferguson as a stream.
Love that
Every,
guy.
every,
That's my
every week,
starter.
I like him as a stream every week. Cowboys defense for sure. Start them niggas happily. Start the kicker as well. I think that's it. I think the Cowboys should win this. He's just gonna get a touchdown, but the Cowboys should win this. But yeah, they should have won last week, so who knows?
You know Belichick. He probably scheming some shit around Pollard right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Chiefs, Jets.
Oh man.
Okay, so there's no receiver. I've given up. There's no receiver for the Chiefs. You should start.
They said Swift gonna be at the game. Taylor Swift gonna be at the game, man. Kelsey 3 touchdowns.
No, I think that means McKinnon gonna score.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I know this, but McKinnon TD because Taylor Swift at the game for sure. Don't start McKinnon though. He only had 2 receptions last game. I don't care if there were 2 touchdowns.
Damn.
You start Pacheco, you start Patrick Mahomes, you sit all the receivers, you start Travis Kelce. Whew. You move on to the Jets. With the Jets, you start Garrett Wilson, you start Brees Hall. That's going to be a rough game for Brees Hall because of the Chiefs defense, but you start Brees Hall. Hopefully the volume carries him through. You sit Dalvin Cook. You cut Wilson. You don't start what's his name? Zach Wilson. You cut him. He should be on your team when the game starts.
That's crazy.
Everybody else for the Jets is it's no good for me. It's nothing. There's nothing else there. It's actually probably the lowest amount of players you can start in a singular game.
Yeah, I'm so sad for them. Like I don't know what the coach is doing. I don't know why Zach Wilson's still out there. Literally the worst quarterback
In the league.
Season. Yeah, for sure. Easily.
Yeah, and they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Seahawks Giants. This is the last game. This is the Monday night game. Damn, we
got 2 Monday night games this.
Nah, that double feature shit over with.
Oh, damn, that's
That's
crazy.
it.
All right. Well,
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was a lot, but it was cool. I liked it.
It fucked up my betting though. I'll say that.
Oh boy, just remember Sunday 9:30. Just remember that because it's not this week too. It's next week as well.
That's a very
wake up at 9.
Noble thing you just did.
Yeah, wake up at 9. So Seahawks, Giants. Giants have been playing a little weird this season. Start Geno, start Kenneth Walker. Start DK, start Lockett. Shoot, you might even be able to sneak away and start the Seahawks defense. Yeah, you might be.
I guess we know who you think winning.
Yeah. For the Giants, Daniel Jones been playing weird. I guess you could start him. Barkley's been practicing today, so I think he might play. So start him. I don't know any receiver. It's like the Chiefs receiver, so I can't. Don't start any of the Giants receivers. I can't tell you to do that.
I can see that.
Waller, you should start him, but man, if he does that thing again, you might have to trade him. Like I said, Derrick Henry. This is like their make or break games, fantasy wise at least. And I think that's it.
Okay. Now I can definitely see that being the case. Okay, so yeah, that's our star sits for the week. We gonna go ahead and wrap this shit the fuck up because we got best to place. Y'all have a good
Thursday
Sunday.
night game.
We'll see y'all tomorrow for the longer pod. We going if you want real insight, real long term, real extended detail of why we make the decisions, why we have people at starts and sits. That's the pod you want to listen to. Right now, you want to get in the meat and potatoes.
For sure.
But all right, y'all.
Starch.
That's crazy. Them football guys, we out.
Shorty, she think I'm a rock star, but I do not play no guitar. We play with them sticks, but we not in no band. You play with